excuse me. On afternoons when it's sunny, you can find us at the park. The passerbys think we look funny, but some stay and watch until dark. Some of us wear shiny armor, and some wear long gowns and a cloak. We talk about chivalry and honor, and smile at the mundane folk. And then you hear somebody say, "Excuse me, are you in a play? Or could it be some new religion? Oh, why are you dressed this way?" And though we might like to explain, the monarchy's back, and we're taking over, we manage somehow to refrain and just say we're the SCA. Once on our way to attorney, we stopped at a store for advice, so we could continue our journey, for our map had lost us in a trice. The man at the store was so friendly, and only too willing to please. He pointed our road out quite readily. We thanked him and turned to leave. And then we heard somebody say, "Excuse me, are you in a play? Or could it be some new religion? Oh, why are you dressed this way?" And though we might like to explain, it looks like we took a wrong turn back in 1066. We think it'd be wise to refrain and just say we're the SCA. While traveling to faraway places, we stop for a call late at night. With our cloaks and grim looks on our faces, we must have been a strange sight. For a woman who came to the doorway made a comment which caused us to smile. "They look like witches," we heard her say, so we cackled and continued to dial. And then we heard somebody say, "Excuse me, are you in a play? Or could it be some new religion? Oh, why are you dressed this way?" And though we might like to explain, we're born-again druids protecting the trees, we manage somehow to refrain and just say we're the SCA. Our costumes sometimes come in handy for assignments and projects at school. As Ophelia, my dear, you look dandy, but on campus you look like a fool. So you change into jeans and a sweater, but you put on your cloak just for fun. And a man walking his Irish setter says, "Excuse me," and you turn to run. But before you can get away, he continues, "Are you in a play? Or could it be some new religion? Oh, why are you dressed this way?" And though we might like to explain, "Well, you see, it snowed this time last year, but I thought I'd be prepared," you manage somehow to refrain and just say we're the SCA. At 0:30 one morning, you are rousted from out of your bunk. They're pulling a shakedown inspection and searching for contraband junk. You're ordered to open your locker, and your sergeant just stands there overwhelmed, for there is your tourney equipment, complete with your shield, sword, and helm. And though you might like to explain, "Sir, due to recent military cutbacks, we've been forced to make do with older equipment. Much older equipment." You manage somehow to refrain and just say we're the SCA. In the Far Isles or in London, you go to a practice one day. Other lands have strange words and strange customs, but you have great fun anyway. So you leave on the tube, that's the subway, and then your heart starts to sink, for a person is blocking your pathway. A bobby, they call them, I think. And then you hear somebody say, "Excuse me, but could you explain to me just why you're wearing that knife and give me your name, address, phone number, date and place of birth, passport number, and reason for being in the country? And by the way, are you in a play? Or could it be some new religion? Oh, why are you dressed that way?" And though you might like to explain, "Knife? No, knife? What knife? Oh, that's not a knife. That's just an overgrown toothpick." You think that it's best to refrain and just say we're the SCA.